Hey YouTube. Okay, it's Mukau. I'm gonna speak right now about what it's like to teach in Asia. How can you get a job teaching in Asia? What kind of mentality you have? What can you expect? And what do you have to give up? Sacrifices that you have to make to be able to live the life of traveling and teaching or exchanging your services, be it medical or educational or whatever. First, I'm going to tell you what I did and how I came here. I came here about a year and a half ago, maybe a year and, I don't know, 7 months ago, something like that. And what I did, please do not do this. I can't emphasize this enough. Do not do what I did. I got very lucky with what I did. It all started that I was in Puerto Rico and I really did not like where I was. I didn't like what I was doing. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to spin the world. So I took a globe, literally, and I spun it and I went boom, and it landed on the other side of the world, on China. So I thought, I played around with the idea for a few months and I thought, I don't know, do I really want to move to a communist country? Do I really want to do that? To a country where I won't have any friends, I won't know anyone. But at the same time, I get to start over again. I get to start a new me. Nobody knows me, so it's got its benefits, I suppose. But I put it on the back burner and I started working as an interpreter for a few months. And I was looking for jobs in Alaska, which, by the way, my dream is to move to Alaska. And every day I plan, I get on the internet and I plan and I get on Google Earth and I look up maps and everything. But anyway, that's another story. So I got on the internet, I was looking for jobs in Alaska. What could I do? What am I qualified to do? And as I looked for jobs in Alaska, it said teach in China, and I thought, well, that's a little bit awkward. I'm pretty sure I put Alaska, and I did that several times, and it kept coming up, teach in China. So I thought, well, let's look at the website. And the more I looked at it, the more I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna close my eyes and do it. So I sold everything I had, which really wasn't very much, and I quit my job, which I had gotten promoted 3 times, and I was on the fast track for a really nice promotion, and I didn't take it because I wanted to leave. And I don't regret doing that though. But I just sold everything and I went to go visit a friend in Florida first, and then I moved to China. True story. When I got on that airplane from LAX to Guangzhou, and then from Guangzhou I came to Shijiazhuan, I had $4 in my pocket. Quite literally, that's all I had to my name. I didn't have anything in my bank account. All my possessions were just my clothes and my backpack. I had nothing. And you know what? I got really lucky. I got lucky that there were some damn good people here that helped me. Some people that went out of their way to not take care of me, but explain to me what I should do, where I should shop. And they didn't have to, but they were really nice. And as time went on, I met other foreigners, and they told me the horror stories, and I began to understand how lucky I got. I could have really been in a position where I got screwed over, and So don't do that. Plan things out very well. Generally, when you find a job on the internet, it's not the best job that you can get. But it's a good start if you're willing to make sacrifices. The apartment isn't going to be the best. The food isn't going to be the best. Your pay isn't going to be the best. But you're going to be in a different country and you're going to have an experience that you will never forget. And that could help you grow as a person, and whatever it is that you want to do, add experience to your resume, or if that's what your goal is. And my goal, it was really to find myself. And so best way to find myself is to keep moving. At least that's what I thought. And it's working so far. But I'll vlog about that later some other time. What I would suggest, if you're interested in doing this, put teach in China and look at the different options. Don't worry about qualifications, certifications. If you got the TOEFL degree, great. If you got a teaching license, great. If you're just straight out of high school, great. Don't worry about it. You can get a job making 4,000 or 5,000 RMB. That's maybe $700, 650. Doesn't sound like much, but over here the average person makes from 800 to 1,000, so 5,000 is pretty good. And you can live very comfortably. and you can save up a little bit of money. They do pay your airfare back, 6,000 to 9,000 depending on the company. If you have any questions, you can email me and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. But the best thing that you can do is get a traveling visa, an L visa, come here and look for schools yourself. It does not take a very long time, 2 or 3 weeks, and you'll find. Like right now, I applied and I've got 3 more offers. I'm going to sign with a school right now, and I just got another offer today, a little while ago, and I can't take it. It's also near Shanghai, and I really don't want to move anywhere near there anytime soon. I've got vested interests in this city. Let's just leave it at that for now. So that's really what I wanted to say. When you teach here, if you want to use the word teaching, you go ahead and do that. It's not really teaching. It's more of pretending and having a facade so that the parents are happy and the teachers are happy. Some foreigners, and I count myself in this group, go out of their way to really teach their students and care about them. But really, when you have 60 students in a classroom and you have maybe, I don't know, 12, 14 classes or 14 different groups of 60 students, and you have 40 minutes to teach them, how much can you really do? You know, there's really not much you can do. You want to do more, and it hurts, and it feels really bad. But if you have the smaller groups, you really get attached to them, and it's a really good life. I'm not going to be doing this forever. I've decided maybe I'll do 2 more. I've decided maybe, right? I'll do 2 more years, and definitely at least 1 more year, but hopefully 2 more years, and then I'll decide what I want to do with my life. I'm really looking. Am I sitting on something? I'm going to be looking to move to Russia. I think I stated a while back. I thought about Japan, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go to Russia. So that's really basically what I wanted to say. Plan things out. Come with more than $4 in your pocket, and don't come with expectations. Just let life give you what it will give you, and be thankful for it, and you will have a wonderful time. If you come with high expectations and wanting Western food like cheese, cheese, God, I miss it, but I'm vegan, so I can't have cheese. No, bad, bad, bad. All right, anyway, if you come with those expectations, you're going to be very disappointed. If you come with expectations of people being severely honest with you, you're going to be severely disappointed. But just relax, take one step at a time, and decide which country you're going to go to. Some pay more, but you have to work more. Some pay less, but you have more time to explore and enjoy life. So there are different benefits, just they're wide-ranging. And remember, there is virtually no legal recourse. So if you get screwed, you get screwed. And buddy, that's it. There's really not much you can do about it. So have a backup plan and don't worry about it. Alright, that's pretty much it. So if you have any questions, just message me, PM me, or whatever. And I'll be happy to answer those for you. Thank you, and goodbye.